We covered the first two items in the last video. Feel free to rewatch those if needed. The task to experiment with the code was a little open-ended, so these are a couple of things that we tried. There's no single correct answer for this one though. If I set the quantity to equal 2 times the quantity, then if I hit the plus button, then it will double the number of coffee cups we have. When I try it on a device, indeed it does double the number of coffees from 2 to 4. I can also use the variable name twice or as many times as I want in the expression that will be evaluated to store as a value for quantity. Let's run this to see what happens. This is essentially 3 times quantity. So if the original quantity is 2, then when we hit the plus button, it should bump up to 6 cups of coffee. Even though it doesn't make sense to update quantity so many times within the method, I just added more lines of code so that you could see what would happen. First, I run the app in debug mode. Then I click on the debug tab, and I can trigger the breakpoint by clicking on the plus button. First, I see that the quantity variable has been initialized to 2. And then we take that quantity variable and double it, and then add another 2. That makes 6 cups of coffee, which is the value down here for the variable. If I click step over again, we're going to take the current quantity value and add 2. Since the value was 6 before, 6 plus 2 equals 8. Then I'm going to take the existing quantity, which is 8, multiply it by 3 to get 24, and display that on screen. If I click resume, then the screen updates to 24. Now let's revert back to what we had before so it matches the rest of our code.